What would you do if you lost your balls? Think about it. You wouldn't be able to pee. You wouldn't be able to pee. You wouldn't be able to do a few other things. But most importantly, you wouldn't be able to pee. Your voice might start becoming higher pitched because your balls haven't dropped because they aren't there. And the same thing happened to our main character, Okaroon, in season 1. But y'all already know what's coming around these parts of town, so let me catch you up to speed real quick on how we left off in season 1.
So basically, the hyperactuality of the function in the equation with y equals mx plus b minus square is truly the true congruent factor that we need to answer this.
Yes, I made the same exact joke in my Fire Force video, and I will probably continue doing it for each and every season recap. But to actually get us locked in, Momo has to go to Gigi's crib to exterminate this weird looking type of ghost. And can someone just tell me why this ghost haunting Gigi is standing up here in this hallway in his drawers? He looks like Slender Man if Slender Man decided to give up haunting and decided to go dance with Magic Mike and them in Las Vegas. But Momo decides to go out to the hot tub in a city full of people that were straight stalking them when they were just walking around. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I'm staying in that crib. I'm listening to some music. I might even throw some bubble guppies on the TV. I'm being at an ultimate state of peace. I am not stepping one foot outside. I am not touching grass. In the meantime, however, Okaroon and Gigi decide to set up an organized soccer match to find out who's the better player in a time where their lives could literally be on the line. And on Momo's side of things, she's chilling until that hot springs door gets thrown open and a bunch of dudes straight start walking out ready to hop in the hot springs with her. I ain't know she had a 360 deal with you know exactly what website I'm talking about. I don't even have to say it. And back on Okaroon and Gigi's side of things, they notice that the house is bigger from the outside than it was previously while they were inside. And they're like, yo, hold on. Let's stop our soccer match. We gotta investigate. Put on your glasses, grab your green coat. We moving like Geronimo Stilton. And now we're back on Momo's side of things. I feel like I'm jumping back and forth like the players in Squid Game in that one game that was like in the newest season. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And these freaks straight start swimming up to her like they're hippos. They got their bodies underwater. I know they're hitting that one devious pose that we all hit when we're in the community pool. And then finally we're back to Okaroon and Gigi, and they bust up in this wall and it's just filled with a whole lot of paper, and boom, we're here where we need to be. So the season opens up and we're back with Momo. We ain't even resumed with Okaroon and Gigi busting up into that wall. Nah, we're back in the hot springs yet again, but don't worry, we're done with the jumping. But Momo tries to go in for an attack. He dips underwater, grabs both of her arms. Lockdown defense like the fridge protecting the snacks. Dips her straight underwater, and this gave me PTSD of me playing Sonic underwater levels. But then out of nowhere, lightning straight up strikes and a piece of debris goes flying and hits dude in the face. The whole geyser system behind Momo just absolutely explodes, and then they start swimming away from it like it's a volcano eruption. I thought I was watching Dandadan. Ain't know I was watching Undead Unluck. Get it? Cause in Undead Unluck, when a girl would get touched, it's like something unlucky would happen and then something dangerous. Like, let's continue. The gray men thought they were getting her till wood landed on them and absolutely blocked their path. And Momo straight moving like a horror movie character right now, cause why is she stopping and looking at them while they're stuck in their path? I'm out of there. I'm not turning around. I'm not looking. You saw what they was trying to do to you underwater, but nah. Stop and stare, cause that's the method, huh? And just like I said, cause Momo tries to turn around and get out, but boom, her leg is grabbed, she hits the ground. This dude got a devious smile saying, oh yeah, we eating, till he looks up and the entire frame of the hot springs entrance is just falling on him. And oh yeah, there just so happens to be a door entrance so it doesn't land on Momo. And at no time would I stop and stare at the sight like Momo did, but she's like, oh yo, the scenery is beautiful. Now let me get my dumb self out of here. We also found out that Turbo Granny was the one who saved the day, and then the cops pull up and rightfully try to arrest these guys. But somehow, like recent events, how Diddy beat his case, they must have had Diddy's lawyer, because they did the same exact thing. Yo, we're cooked. What do you mean we're cooked? I just put in a DoorDash order, did. Captain D's at a time like this, we got bigger fish to fry. That better be Momo and no Captain D.
Can't wait for fish. Like, no, I totally said contactless. Yo, hold up.
So we got these nasty gray beans that pulled up, and they're straight up just dirty in Gigi's crib. It reminds me of that one Tom Holland gif where he's like dancing saying, you know, you got a vibe or something till your friends leave, even you know they're making a mess or something like that. Let's continue with the episode yet again. And she's basically telling Gigi, yo, you better not have brought any mediums to your crib again or it is up. There is no ghost. This place is not haunted. There are no issues. You stay here, you shut up, you be silent. They explain to Okaroon the only reason Gigi can stay here without paying any rent is because his parents are in the hospital. And how true is that? They're trying to truly find out if Okaroon is a spirit medium, and they start crushing the cans. They flip their switch in a second. These grannies are getting heated. Somebody send them to a retirement home. Main granny number 1 gets on her gone freaks, whips up a shotty, starts talking about how she's a licensed hunter and all, pointed at Gigi and Okaroon saying, yo, I am not afraid to use this. And at the right moment, a cop pulls up to the house. But nah, false alarm. It was just Diddy's lawyers, the same dude who got these gray freaks out of a lifetime sentence in jail. Hey Gigi, I heard you invited a girl. I may be 65, almost 66, but back in my day, we ran college parties. I'm down for one right now.
Number 1, get your hand off my shoulder, dude. But I'm down if that guy right there is.
If you guys are really friends, what's the best type?
Dude, for real, does he look like he
Shut
pulls?
up and let him answer. Tell me then, young man. Answer quick. What's the best type of girl? I guess Jennifer Lawrence? I would have said Momo, but that's good enough. I'll take that answer. The granny then asks if Gigi has been tricking and he brought girls to his crib. Gigi's like, a girl? Bro, what even is a girl, dude? 21 cars? No way, why didn't they give me one? Like, I don't even know what a girl is, bro. And they're like, yeah, you're lying, buddy. Let's get to work on that behind. Pause. And we haven't done this in a while, but we jump back to Momo and she's chilling at some random shrine. She's watching this dude clip farm in real time because he's saying he's doing a headstand because he wants to be a boottuber. Momo's talking about how she wants to see the shrine of the giant snake thingy, whatever its name was. But she pulls up and all that there is to be seen is a purple piece of molted snake skin. And not only by absolutely no means is this snake big in any way, it looks like the same snake skin molt, whatever you call it, that you would find outside in your backyard that a bunch of kids gather around and splattered purple paint on top of it. And Mr. Kaisenat the boottuber goes ahead and tells Momo the history of the snake, how people used to pray to it and sacrifice things so it wouldn't erupt the volcano, and it worked. But people dead started sacrificing kids in that junk, like they were trying to get immortality or something. I don't know what they were hoping for, but the volcano hasn't erupted since, so I guess it worked. Line them kids up, get them gone. I do not mean that. He tells her, yo, the snake was straight up made up to get dumb tourists like you to come here and make us some money. But I also keep it here too, you know, tell people that we shouldn't sacrifice people. You can just pray to it and junk and the volcano won't erupt. You don't gotta kill your firstborn. She then gives him a masterclass to the YouTube algorithm saying, yo, stop doing your stupid headstands on BooTube and talk about your story. Boom, you're a millionaire, you're the next Mr. Beast. Thank me later. But she walks back up the stairway of heaven just to get to Gigi's house. She opens the door all excited, runs in just to see the gray men from earlier and more gray people and her 2 friends knocked out on the ground. But like a wise man once said, never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
She drops her bag and hits this man with the season 1 special kick. Another gray man runs up to her, but she puts this dude's head in a fishbowl. Then she takes that, brings it to her, and knees him clean in the face. Busts up his nose and all. I just know that junk hurt. It ain't just her, him, and her too. This guy swings and she weaves. Runs under his arm, weaves another. Hits him with a spin kick like that one ultimate move that guy in that video missed. Span attack from behind knocks her into a punch to the gut, but she blocks that jump with a shield like she's Steven Universe. Stumbles on the ground but still weaves the fan attack. Spirit hand grabs a table full of snacks and throws it and hits this guy right in the cheek. Momo runs up and steals this dude's family jewels like she's Sly Cooper. She gets snuck up on and this dude grabs her from behind and this dude hits her with a mean headbutt. And I don't know why they had to animate this. Like, why is he rubbing up on her thigh like that? Turbo Granny saves the day though, cause she pops out that backpack and scares this dude back and he trips over a bottle and falls, rightfully so. Thank you, Turbo Granny, go. And it sounds like I just said turbo, but I said turbo, I promise. And she may have won the JJK jumping, but there's still more grannies. The gray guys are back up till Sam from Cobra Kai runs up, hits Momo with a 2-piece, breaking her block and sending her breaking the TV. Wastes absolutely no time on the attack cause she's already in there, but Momo weaves. Runs like Earl from Cloudy with a chance. Swiffer level sweep kick with a weave from Momo. Spin kick to the wall, a miss, then a block break. Momo tries to get the jump on her, but that junk ain't gonna work. Throws a whole couch at this granny, but she weaves. Oh no, it's over. Hey, W grade other grannies and W grade men for letting them run the one though. Granny ain't wasting no time. One miss punch, a 2-piece that doesn't connect, a 3-piece Street Fighter combo that she straight up missed. Momo throws kitchen appliances, but oh nah, she's walking them down. Even kicked one of her own relatives out the way. The only thing she wants is Momo dead. Dashes in and hits an all-out attack on Momo before she kicks and hits her with a block break again. Her rage art is charged up because she hits Momo with the Lucci move and sends her flying straight through the wall. After this disrespect, they tell Momo, yo, where you're standing right now is actually the last place you're gonna be because we are the family who sacrificed everybody. You know, the reason that there's no volcano eruption, the reason we have these hot springs is due to our sacrifices. And listen, you're dying for the greater good. Just think about it. So there's nothing wrong with us doing exactly what we're doing here to you today. Leave us a good review. Oh, and yeah, this house has been rebuilt plenty of times because everybody who's previously lived here, they got eaten by the little snake, you know what I'm saying? So you, Gigi's parents, you know, that's why they're in the hospital. Some issues came up. We're gonna make sure to get them gone along with the rest of y'all. And the whole room starts turning into quicksand and Momo's like, yeah, nah, I'm out. So she grabs onto the walls outside, pulls herself out, but they knock her right back in. However, the Gray family turns around and they start getting pushed into the quicksand as well. From behind the couch, Okaroon and Gigi are back in the game. Okaroon reaches out to Momo trying to pull her out the quicksand, but the whole thing falls down. They all land in this random den completely under the house, and it's just full of houses under here, so Momo gets her confirmation. Yeah, they've been feeding loads of families to this dude. We see Gigi barely hanging on to the edge of this building, and he gets dropped like a bad outfit straight in the dumpster. He hit the ground so hard he bounced back up. Out of nowhere, wherever he landed on, that junk starts moving. It opens its mouth and this junk got 4 sets of teeth. I'm out of there. The great things start doing their dance saying, yo, eat those guys, don't eat us. We I made that up. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Okaroon's like, yo, that's not even the snake monster, bro. That's like the giant Bangladesh eating human worm or whatever. I literally don't remember the name, and I had to download this episode in sub, and it has no subtitles. So just go off of my word, it's an alien. And the best part in the episode happened when all these great dudes were dancing in the circle. They straight got eaten by that worm. That thing slammed down on them and took each and every single one, not leaving a single one alive. They then decide to hide from this monster in a building, but Gigi peeps that Okaroon and Momo are sitting on the floor straight tweaking. And that's when Okaroon starts turning into Turbo Granny. And it looks like he's crawling up for a chomp of them Gigi family jewels. And that's the end of the first episode of season 2. I liked it. I'm hyped for the rest of season 2. And little news, you know what I'm saying? This will be the first time I have ever double uploaded in a week. Cause yes, listen to this. Not only am I posting this video today, tomorrow, maybe whenever I finish editing it, it should be up the day of the episode's release or the night, 2 a.m. I'm talking basically the next day. Then on Sunday, the night of Sunday as well, or the same day as Sunday, gachiakuta, gachiakuta, however you say it, I don't care. We all know Rudo is the GOAT, and we all know Engine is the new Gojo. So there will be a video on that, same day delivery too on that one, and then I'm a cook. I'm a cook for y'all this July. I'm a cook. That's all I gotta say. But I'm gonna stop my yapping. Turn on this so you don't miss that banger and all the bangers I will be posting. But I'm out. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your life whenever you're watching this. I'll catch y'all in the next one.